Becoming more extroverted means you'll have more friends, social status, better partners, will be more likely, make more money, and so much more. I've gone from super introverted to somewhat extroverted in the last few years, and I'll teach you how. Many people believe you can change this, but I do. Well, mostly. You may have been in the same boat as me, thinking that you didn't need these social events because you're an introvert, while actually just coping and feeling that loneliness with social media and screens instead of real experiences. Maybe you have decided that you want the aforementioned benefits from being a sociable person and have started reading some of these books. I need to emphasize this. These won't help like at all. At least not if you aren't getting the said things into use. And even then, just going to one social gathering may help you more than reading that book. So, if you want to become more extroverted, leave your house and just talk more, especially to family and friends. And no, not just texting. But better than nothing, it won't teach you real interactions and will leave you sounding like a band kid. Even strangers, if it's hard, start with a nod, move on to a hello or a hi, then to small talk about the weather or anything you can think of. Good go-to starters are genuine compliments, for example, on clothing or fitness, and gradually increase it. Oh, but talking to strangers won't help. Yes, it will. Instead of seeing your social battery as a battery, see it as an XP bar. That nod gave 1 XP, a hello, 5, small talk, 20, talking to your crush, 300. Try to get rid of the negative thoughts. There are so many benefits to these interactions, especially with the opposite sex. These internet gender and political wars have made you think that people are insane. That's not the real world, and these types of people are rare to come by. And even if you do come by one, it will be a great story to share with the boys. Talk about anything. The loudest and funniest dude doesn't think about what he says, he just says it. No filter. He was probably unfunny a bunch of times in the past, but has leveled up to being funny and extroverted. What you say doesn't even have to be funny, especially in the traditional sense. Like my friend asked an exchange student if they had furries in Italy with a sad face. Super random, not some comedy special, but still made us laugh. And just talk about stuff you find interesting. No need to be a comedian. I had a friend who was in front of the entire school and couldn't make a single person laugh. That's a genuine horror story for most, and he was okay. So hopefully you can get over your fear of cracking a joke with the boys. You will eventually find someone who enjoys the same thing, and guess what? You don't have to share the exact same interest with everyone. Even with friends I can relate 99% of stuff with, there's still a bunch of things that we individually find interesting, and that's where our other friends come in. So go to places where you have common interests. It will be easier to talk about that, and then you can move to deeper topics if you wish. If you're in school, it's so easy to talk to strangers, and you've already been given a fully functioning topic. As you get more comfortable being around conversations, learn to make more eye contact. Learn basic social cues. For example, when to take and not to take things seriously, and laugh at people's jokes. And be confident in what you talk about. Not arrogant, and don't start fights or be them. Actually, dude. But when it seems like you know your stuff, people will be interested. Confidence is also needed to just strike up the conversation or join in an ongoing one. You can get confidence from other assets of life, success with studies, at your job, or the gym. By becoming better in any area of life, you will become more confident in yourself, especially with that specific thing. So it may be even more easy to talk to people. And remember, people of the opposite sex are people too. Talk to them like they were anyone else. If you can get female friends or acquaintances, you'll quickly understand this. And get new experiences. It's super easy to talk about it. It helps you relate to people in topics you otherwise couldn't have. And just lets you be a more interesting person with more to offer. Actually be the one to invite people to do something. Most people have friends or acquaintances they could talk to or send a message, even if they aren't very close. So be the one to initiate. Don't be the one always hoping someone will invite you. Then don't worry, you won't be bothering them. You wouldn't be bothered if you got that message, so why would they? To help invite them somewhere, get those new experiences I mentioned previously. And if they keep saying that they're busy or saying they don't feel like doing it while not giving other options, you can just stop. You need to learn to take losses and rejection for all areas of life. If you also want to be liked, Don't be like this guy. Never lie. They don't actually help people, and if you're caught in a lie, you will be less trusted. And that doesn't allow you to be unlikable. Be nice. Listen to others when they speak. It's extremely good to do so. People love talking about themselves. So, make them feel important. Don't lather them with 24/7 compliments, but just make them seem cool. Everyone has seen a group of teenagers in the gym, and there's always the one super inexperienced one who seems to be the center of attention. And that is because these more fit friends gain the feeling of importance from helping him out. So, help me out by subscribing. I will look at the video.